All right, speak of the devil, Kimberly. So how do we beat this character? You know, last season, it was a lot simpler. You literally just press jab after you see her cancel a button into run. It was super free, but obviously that's a bit different now. Now she has options. AKA, her button into run is real. Her stand heavy punch into run is real. I think in order to beat this character, we have to highlight like the important parts. Like what's important to know about her and what are the counters to it. Because overall, if we were to describe Kimberly in a nutshell, fucking skivvy ass character, right? This is a character made for iPad kids. You know, dudes playing the game while watching Subway Surfer on the second monitor. Like, you know, this type of ADHD gameplay, that's Kimberly in a nutshell. And for a lot of people, they don't understand what she's doing. It just seems like she's pressing every button and she's just in your face and she's always plus and it's just infinite pressure and people just kind of crumble and crack. But in reality, there's a lot of gaps. There's a lot of gaps in what she's doing. We just have to recognize them. So where the fuck are these gaps? And what do we do about them? So first option she has to highlight that ends up being a big problem for a lot of players is her jump. She has two different options for her jump. She could either just jump and press a button or elbow drop. And actually, let me switch to Kimberly so I can highlight this better. She has both this and just regular jump, right? So the purpose of this elbow drop is to stop her jump momentum and bait out anti-airs. It's very powerful if your character doesn't have an option to cover both. But this is really important, understanding what options cover both, because most characters in the cast actually do have an option that covers both, whether she jumps or does an elbow drop. So let's use Bison as an example. Okay, so I'll just record both jumps. So crouching heavy punch will beat out her jump heavy kick. But if she goes for elbow, especially like an early elbow, I lose. And I'm negative there. Not only am I negative, I'm punishable. So she gets a free combo off that. So what does Bison have that covers this specific range right here, right? Well, obviously Psycho Crusher, but most of the time you're not going to have charge. What about another option? Well, there's stand heavy kick. Stand heavy kick is pretty fucking hard from this range. So you kind of have to get a little bit closer. Like there's a sweet range where you can do it. Or jump medium punch. Jump medium punch is the easiest option, honestly, and that's something you should be doing against her jump almost exclusively, but I mean, he has options. But essentially, you have to know what options your character has that beats both options. Don't pick an anti-air option that beats only one and gets cooked by the other, because you just auto lose that way. If they know that, okay, you just go for like light punch DP against jumps, I'm just gonna fucking jump elbow, bait it out, and then win for free. So make sure you lab these out. They're gonna be character specific. They're gonna differ based on which character you have. Some of them are super easy. Like Cammy doesn't have to worry about any of this, honestly. Cammy just hard kick DP beats both options. Legit both options. She can never make this whiff. She never has to guess in this situation. This is just free. There are some characters like Cammy, but I think most of the cast is not that lucky. Most of the cast does require a bit more thought into it. All right, what's another option that Kimberly has that I see makes a lot of players struggle? A lot of players like have a difficult time dealing with. It's an easy one. This button right here, her forward heavy kick, because you can jump cancel it. If it lands, you could actually jump cancel it, even on block. So a lot of players kind of get cooked by this. There's a super simple, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. There's a super simple answer. It literally just stand jab. Every character in the game can stand jab this. Every single character in the game. Actually, I take that back. I don't think Lily can. Lily probably gets cooked here. But unless you're a Lily player, this should be the freest option. And she's in a juggle state, so you could even follow up. Bison can get a bomb off this. most characters will be able to get a dry brush combo. Just practice or punish for that. Not a very common option at higher levels because Kimberly's always get cooked, but if you're kind of like in plat, gold, even diamond, you probably see this a lot. Just understand how to beat it. What's another thing that people struggle with against Kimberly? Probably her run, right? Like buttons into run, because that did get buffed. So Kimberly obviously can cancel any of her special cancel buttons into run, and people kind of fold to this automatically. Like people fold to shit like this, you know? This is real against players. They think this is a fucking mix-up. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh, it's not real. It's not real. First of all, Kimberly going for medium kick into run, into any run, loses to you mashing jab. It loses to you mashing jab. The freest thing ever. EX run will beat your jab. But your regular, if she goes for regular run, it'll lose a jab. So if you block stand medium kick, just look for run. And practice going for both EX run and regular run. Practice reacting to one and not the other. Obviously, easier said than done, but very possible. Holy shit, I'm just eating. Yeah. This is hard. I'm not going to pretend it's not hard. Because it is hard. But we'll get there with practice. We got there with practice, right? Spend some time practicing that. You'll be fine. It was way easier before, where you can just press jab regardless, but I don't know why EX run also got buffed. So okay, she does have that. It's real now. A big one that doesn't require bar to beat buttons is stand heavy punch run. This is a big one. Last patch, you were able to mash jab afterwards, but obviously now you can't. You just automatically lose to it. So what we want to practice is reacting to run and getting the timing for perfect parry. And make sure you have a punish. You can't DI and you can't do slow things because there's a 5-frame window where you can do things. So make sure it's 5 frames or faster for your punish. Usually that's going to be a jab. You're not going to get a huge punish. We'll be able to get something. Just practice what you can get. Make her pay. That introduces a kind of a mini game where she can just go for. Wait, what's her run stop? What's her run stop? She can go for that, right? Into throw. If this is always negative, it's actually always punishable. Because it's at least -4. Ultimately, this situation becomes a guess. But your guess should be either you just commit to blocking because fuck it. I mean, the run isn't really going to do much. You commit to the perfect parry to punish them committing to the run. Or you press jab, a 4-frame button, in order to punish the run stop. Ultimately a guess, but make sure that you understand the guesses and you understand your punish for them. I think outside of the run and the run stop, another issue people have is her options after bomb. People also kind of fold to bomb setups. They see like a bomb setup and they feel like this shit is pretty much an unblockable. Kimberly has multiple bomb setups. They're not all the same. I'm just going to show you the common ones and show you the options for these common ones. Super common one is anything ending in run slide. So if she gets like, you know, combo into run slide and throws a bomb there. She has multiple options. She can throw, she could go for a meaty, or she could walk back and go for the shimmy, right? Options that you personally have that I would pick is threaten with backdash, jump forward, perfect parry, or reversal. Those are ideally the options that you take. Obviously, it's still a guess. If you guess wrong, you guess wrong. It sucks to suck, but understand what your guesses are and what your reward off those guesses are. So, for example, if you guess throw, which by the way, this throw gives her a combo, a follow-up. If you guess that she's gonna throw you, and you go for the backdash, you're +5 in that situation. So have a punish ready. Have a punish ready for that. The punishes are gonna be a bit funky, because if you go for the wrong one, that's gonna happen. Bomb is gonna explode mid combo. So make sure you find the combo that avoids the bomb. And that's, every character should have a combo that avoids bomb. For Bison, it's scissor kick. Other characters like Shotos, you're probably gonna have to go for Tatsu or DP. Just figure it out. Like, this is a situation where you want to land. Obviously, if you parry, you'll beat the meaty. If you jump forward in this situation, it's actually not bad. You lose to meaty, but if they go for throw or they go for shimmy, worst case scenario, they crouching heavy punch run for a side swap, but the bomb is no longer there, so you don't have to like fear that. Jump out is an underrated option. I like mix it in alongside of the backdash and the perfect parry, as long as you're good at rotating your options and you're forcing the Kimberly to guess. That's what's really important. TK Tatsu, my opponent is jumping decking as well. Yeah, TK Tatsu is also a really good option there. For Kimberly, it'll beat both crouch tech and jump. I'm not sure if it beats backdash, honestly. I don't know if backdash like recovers in time to block. Raza versus the world could be any region. Raza? Mexico? Hell no, bro. Mexico gets cooked. Mexico can't whiff punish, bro. I'm sorry. Our people can't whiff punish. It just be like that. Maybe in KOF. We cook in KOF for sure. KOF 2002, we win 100%. Like, unquestioned, we win. Alright, so against bomb, know your options. What about another really common one that people kind of fold to? That's gonna be this move. This move, people just break down if they see this move. Because she also has this, right? Kimberly she has 2 different teleports, and it's hard to tell which one it is. It's just a bunch of cloud of color, and you're just sitting there fucking trying to block full screen run slide, but she ends up teleporting instead. What do? There's a simple answer for this. Both of them lose to the same option. You don't even have to guess. You just have to react. Thankfully, the move is slow enough. You don't have to press jab instantly. You have so much time to press jab. Look how late I'm doing it. Like, you don't have to react exactly when they teleport. You have like a second afterwards. And you will always get a juggle if they're airborne, or a counter hit if they're grounded. So you're gonna get a combo regardless. Make sure to lab the combo. And punish these heathens tremendously for trying to just skip neutral.